what's happening now on it is it's actually trending up, trending slowly up to the side. I think it's up like 14% in a week.
Full transparency, I like the dev team, and so Weight is probably not their most impressive product or coin, but I've talked to the dev team, and I really they seem super smart, and I was just from time to time I
It's
follow the
making
Weight
gains
chart. So.
making gains right now. So I mean, I watched the chart. Yeah. I think it just was. It's awesome, the concept. I like the concept of it. As far as like, we're all waiting for PulseChain, so let's play a game of chicken again. It's kind of got reverse mechanics of the Watsa NFT. Right? Which pair do you like on this? The USDC pair?
I've been looking at USDC. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this one. So you see how it's trending? It's in an uptrend. It's volatile and it's in an uptrend. So there's probably opportunity in this one right now.
Is that low liquidity, right?
Yeah. Got no liquidity in it.
Yeah.
So, and it's got a sub-million market cap. It's kind of like one of those ones that you can throw like $100 in it and then watch that do a 20x. One of those things.
100. How about 100? Maybe like, I mean, I don't know what amount, but $100. I don't think it'd move it too much. I don't imagine.
You don't think it could do a 20x?
On $100?
No, I mean,
Maybe
like if you bought
like
$100, I mean, it doesn't
$100,000.
matter how much. Oh, no. Yeah, that's not saying that order would send the price. Obviously not. I meant, I'm saying like if you're just an investor and you wanted to buy some, like a little bit of money can go a long way on something like this.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
That's what I'm saying.
Definitely. I mean, it's one of those low caps, And if
Like
you don't
you're
know
getting
anything
in.
about it, yeah, it's it's been interesting to see the charts, see the accumulation, see the still low liquidity. But that was just one I thought would be interesting to bring.
I wonder if we can find like liquidity for this here. Oh, dude, why is this chart not showing anything? Can't see anything on here. Oh, maybe.
Is it all under? This should be USD weight.
Here we go.
Hex weight.
USDC weight. So yeah, it is. So nobody's like rugging the liquidity. See this? It's like steady accumulate. It's like, and it's just small buys. It's adding. So that's really healthy overall. That looks good to me. Just a steady accumulation of more money into a pool. It's like 30 grand right now. It's in a big wall. So right now that wall might act as resistance. And then once you get on the other side of it and hold above it, maybe it can get some legs. I don't know. I don't know how many times it's came up and tested this wall either. Something good to know. Let's look at the chart. Looks like it's been trapped here for a while, which means it could just break through that wall. It's tried before, it seems, here, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 10%.
This is just so. What made it fail? Can you see or speculate?
Well, I mean, it just could have, this was like your expansion or like crazy, like a liquidity candle where somebody injected liquidity into the asset. And then this was like a natural move up that looked good. So there's your top, then here's your double top, and then it just wicked so hard it's getting held down by the resistance here on this top. You just got to break it. I mean, it did it once. Look, it broke. There's no reason for anybody to come in and ape into this, right? So it's longer, slower accumulation is actually better for this one right now. You need to build up that pool and create like a base. This is why I said I don't like things like random things, because it's so hard to build a consistent base that's going to be here. Like that's not just strictly speculating, but the whole point of this particular one is that it's a speculation coin when PulseChain's going to come out. I mean, yeah, dude, imagine this thing just fucking bottoms and just rips. Like somebody starts putting in like 5 grand every few hours. Then they start now a handful of people are putting in like 7 grand every few hours. it could get out of hand for sure.
Is that how it works too? You know, let's say someone was putting in a few $1,000s at a time over a steady time period. Does that, and it's not coordinated. I'm not talking about like a coordinated pump and dump or anything, but you
Mm.
see that happening. Other people see it happening. Is that how the psychology plays into it? They just like, oh wow, and it keeps, and then it just keeps going through that, or how would that even play out
Talking
in
about like trying
business?
to get into the mind of a buyer
Well,
about when
just
people.
I guess how how does the psychology play into having one of those huge run ups like that?
So, like, Hedron's not a good example because this. I don't think this has a fundamental. It needs a fundamental driver. This is right now. It's just pure speculation. So if you have a fundamental driver like auctions in so many days or burning of tokens, does this thing do anything like that, tokenomics wise, that can drive price higher on its own without speculators entering?
I think it's just got a free claim and a speculation period to when PulseChain is going to launch. The
Yeah.
two major pieces.
So this one's going to be based on pure hype. So this is like this long drawn out thing. Imagine this thing just chills and just slowly does like 15% every like 2 or 3 weeks. And then one day you're just going to get that candle, man. And then just like it did here. And then maybe that happens a few times, and then maybe Richard's like, Pulse Chain coming out this day. Then you're gonna get your fundamental, and then it can do crazy things. Sure.
Well, the thing is, you can claim it up until launch. So for this
If you
particular,
get a warning, then it's gonna force people to make a move up or down.
but wouldn't it, them claiming it more? Would that be? Wouldn't I mean they would
Negative on
sell it more?
price, possible,
Yeah,
possible.
yeah,
Yeah, good idea. Good point.
yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Uh,
a matter of who has the information first, I think.
yeah. Wait, dev team, Zero X Coast. Give the people some reasons to hold weight if you want more
So I just
holders of
haven't
weight.
minted mine yet. I waited. I'm basically gonna like
You're waiting.
I'm
Nice.
waiting. I'm chilling. There's no point in because is doesn't don't you get like do you get exponentially more or is it linear based on how long you
I
wait?
think it's linear. I think it just keeps going up based on the days.
Okay, so if you let's say if you get the same amount every day, like a payout for for every day more, and you're not getting more and more of it, you're just getting the same amount.
Yeah.
Then if the bids stay the same and the sells stay the same on the chart, it should just start to go on. It should just continue through this channel for sure. It could break
So
above the midline and start holding the midline as support, and then that's when you'd start to get confirmation of it's going to start to accelerate in price.
so what would make people sell it then? Just based on just what we know, just losing faith in the project.
Um, I don't know if they're like how much is being rewarded, like in US dollar terms. Because if there's not enough like people probably aren't going to sell it for just a few $100. Maybe they will. I don't know. I'm talking about enough to move the chart. You know what I mean?
So you say that the free claim won't be enough for them to even want to sell it. They'll want to hold on to it longer and
Right.
wait.
It's like that sweet spot where those who wait are pumping their own bags. That makes sense.
That is that is I think they would appreciate that description actually. Yeah.
Yeah.